Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Watersurf Side Tangent. Last time I talked about my experience with YouTube Shorts and my positives along with the many negatives I have about them. Well, I'm back one more time to state that I'm honestly fed up with creating them, and I will be talking about for the next however many minutes about why I feel the way that I do. Now, for those that have the attention span to listen to me ramble, let's begin. Now that the scrubs are gone, we can finally sit down and have this conversation about my beef with YouTube Shorts. I'll just summarize my last video in case you didn't watch it, but pretty much I stated that they are good for the platform, but they have their various amounts of drawbacks. Yes, they are good for potential subscriber growth, and yes, they can introduce you to a new audience that, they would never have seen your videos in the first place, but they still have their many drawbacks. The negatives of shorts are that you can get a lot of new subscribers, but they most likely won't watch your actual non-short content. YouTube Shorts are also just full of repeat content and is a dumping ground for garbage content that dumb Shorts viewers slurp up like the little gremlins they are. Now, I'm not saying Shorts viewers are stupid, but I am saying it. Now, I have a whole video where I go into my problems with them, and I'm just going to let, past me explain that if you're really interested in hearing my beefs with YouTube Shorts, because this is present me talking about it, or, again, past me since this is a past recording. But regardless, this is how I currently feel several months later after making that first video. Believe it or not, I actually had a follow-up to that video that I wrote and filmed back in January, but I actually scrapped it to make this one instead. I was going on and on about how it doesn't matter how you present your shorts because they're gonna get views no matter what. Basically, I would slap together a clip in the YouTube app itself by remixing it with, my own video and using that to potentially promote clips to get potential new viewers to watch my actual content that source clip came from. I talked about how some shorts still get views days to even weeks after their upload, sort of like, normal content does. I really am curious what causes a short to do well for an hour, whereas some shorts can do very well for weeks after they were first uploaded. I have a few outliers that fit this bill. The first one sort of makes sense because I submitted it for, Jacksfilm's 10-second reaction thingy, and using the hashtag is where some of the viewers came from. However, that was only some. Most came from the shorts feed itself, and it's probably just because the short was quick, to the point, and nicely edited together. The next one comes from my every hero anime ending ever, where it got a subtle climb over one day. Now, this one was a bit longer at a full minute's length, but this one was also edited in the YouTube app itself, which led me to believe that shorts are pushed more when created directly in the app, as opposed to uploading yourself. Finally, the last one is the weirdest outlier, where the graph looks like a slight hill or stairs or whatever of some sort. It gradually got viewers over a 2-week period. It was one of the only shorts I've had where it consistently got those views. I also made this one in the app as well, but this one was also a short like my first example, but I felt like the punchline was just really good. This is probably one of my favorite jokes from my pilot episode of my new series, Watersurf's Gaming Hour, if you wanted to check that out or whatever. This one sort of set an unrealistic standard that made me think that shorts were a viable option for creating clips for my channel. The problem with all these clips is that they just died after they hit their peak, and I think that's the underlying problem with shorts. They can't survive in the algorithm as they're also competing with all the other slop that's being shoveled into viewers' tabs. Some creators are brave enough to keep pumping in new content weekly to even daily, while others are posting the same few clips over and over again after their expiration date has hit. I even started toying with this by posting a repeat clip months later for it only to do better than it originally did when I first uploaded it. Another thing that I've noticed with shorts is that hashtags are king. I know it sounds weird, but I tested this out with shorts, and just posting the most popular hashtag seems to get pushed more and more into people's feeds, even if they aren't directly searching for that term. You can do this in intervals, like every 15 minutes or so, and you'll get that graph to look like a staircase as it adds that new little pound keys and the phrase behind the interval. Now, this doesn't work all the time, and it sort of stops dead in its tracks within a few hours or so, depending on the short. It's just sort of micromanaging though, and some of us just don't have the free time to sit and babysit a short like that, Now, for a quick breather to explain something. This is all from my own perspective and experience. Other creators may have wildly different outcomes than myself. This can vary by their viewer base as well. Obviously, a creator with 1 million subscribers is going to get more views than someone myself with an empty 7,000 subscribers. I say empty because most of my subscribers are ghost subscribers, and I described that fun little phenomenon in a different side tangent video that I feel like didn't get enough love. Yeah, I'm self-promoting my own content. Deal with it, scrubs. Speaking of my own channel, I did a very skewed poll on my channel's community tab, and out of the dozen that voted, prefer shorts. Now, I get the appeal. Honestly, I do. They are quick, they don't drag on as long as one of these videos. I mean, works on paper, right? Well, I compare shorts into going into the store for one thing. Sometimes we're only going into the store for, let's just say, some shampoo. Get in, get out, 10 minutes tops, right? Well, you just got distracted because you're hungry and you see something neat on sale, and an hour later, you managed to fill up your entire cart with everything under the sun, but you managed to forget shampoo. That's how I see viewing shorts. Now, of course, I know some people might have self-control and actually limit how much short-form content they are watching, but not everyone can be Mr. or Mrs. Perfect like you. Self-control is one of the hardest things to conquer, and I know because I shouldn't have eaten that pack of Oreos, but now they're just so gosh dang delicious. Next thing you know, I've eaten an entire row from the family pack size, and geez, man. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but try to limit yourself on the shorts tab if you can. To me, and possibly others, I'd rather watch a 3-hour movie before I sit through hundreds upon thousands of shorts during that time, because I'm more likely to remember that movie than I am all of those shorts. I mean, I might remember like 1 or 2, but that's about it. That's just how I feel, and you can tell me that I'm a big fat idiot in the comments if you really disagree with me. But I feel like those people probably even aren't watching this video. Luckily, my audience agrees. As of writing this, 78% of my viewers only watch videos, while the other 14 only watch shorts. There's also that weird 8% that watches both, but I'll assume they consume more regular videos than shorts. I understand why shorts exist, and it's to capitalize on that brain rot market from TikTok and Instagram Reels. I can say yes, as a creator, it is nice seeing my shorts get more views within the first hours of upload, but they don't bring me that satisfaction or joy as seeing my normal content only getting 15 views within the first day. Plus, my shorts have more people swiping away. Granted, my videos don't have the highest retention rate either, unless they're the better ones. I'm just a bad creator, am I right? Anyway, I have just hit that point with shorts where I don't want to be part of the problem anymore. I don't like consuming shorts for a few reasons. Let's just start with the first one, and it's just that I hate viewing videos vertically. You lose so much screen real estate, and you can't really focus on more than one subject unless you adjust to that short square ratio. At that point, you might as well just watch a 4:3 video on YouTube. The vertical ratio also breaks all the camera rules, and this is just my unpopular opinion, but filming vertically just makes bad filmmaking. I feel like the only thing that's good about vertical video is when it's focusing on one subject, and that's where those shorts I feel like get a free pass because it's just one subject. And because, you know, it's meant to feel more personal. Now, the next reason is that the shorts algorithm is just bad. This is both to blame on YouTube itself and the creators. YouTube has completely broken the search feature, and I blame shorts for it. You know, YouTube is pushing it hardcore where it's breaking the actual website because shorts are probably going to outnumber actual videos with how much garbage is just pumped out. Now, creators aren't innocent either. They pump out the same type of video over and over and over again. Listen, I don't care what you had for breakfast, nor do I want to see your bathroom remodeling. Also, even if I wanted to search for it, I wouldn't even know where to begin, because shorts are so poorly labeled that any sort of story gets lost in the terrible UI of, you know, the shorts tab. That brings me to my next point. Gosh dang, do I hate the check out part number 9 when I don't even know what part I'm on. This, again, is both the platform and the creator. The UI just needs to be better when scrolling through shorts, and creators need to actually label their videos properly. Even making a playlist of all your story shorts can make it so much easier for someone to navigate on your channel page. Maybe it's just how I prefer to consume content, but shorts just aren't for me. Let's go ahead and move on to my final point, and that's just how I feel toward them. I feel like consuming shorts like this, with all the swiping and watching for a few seconds and swipe again, is causing that shorter attention span for general audiences. Why do I have to split up my video for you to only watch 2 seconds of my 15-second joke? Like seriously, you can't sit through one short because it's not dinging your dopamine sensor quick enough? It's sad to see some people, in public by the way, just swiping through endless shorts while on the bus or at the movies or in the park, or heck, even at the store while they're shopping while they're waiting for their partner to come back with whatever item they want to go retrieve. This is the brain rot that I'm talking about, and you can even see it in movie trailers now too. They show like a condensed trailer within 2 to 3 seconds before they start the actual trailer. This is just online by the way, not in actual theaters, but at least hopefully not yet. That would be bad. Okay, boomer, it's what some of you might say, but I say to this: you managed to make it toward the end of my video. Now, you could have skipped ahead using the chapters, but I figure most of you that made it to the end actually watched it. And I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to watch me complain about shorts for a second time. You could have spent however long this runtime of the video is scrubbing through mindless shorts, but you listened to my mindless ramble about why shorts bad, regular videos good. Now, there's only one thing left to do to further prove my point. Once this video goes live to the public, I will be deleting all of my shorts and will no longer be posting them anymore. I am tired of all the empty subscribers that won't bat an eye at my actual content. I am tired of feeding into the problem and creating mindless brain rot for the sludge pile for the piggies of the shorts tab to gobble up without even a second thought. I'm just tired of wasting my time splicing up my existing content in hopes of getting a few viewers to watch the full video. I have that mentality that if they truly care about your content, they will watch it and not just the condensed short version. As of May 1st of 2024, I ended up deleting all of my shorts, and this was before even editing them. That's why I'm crappily thrown together on my webcam with this janky green screen background. Also, that's why my voice quality sounds a bit different too, and I'm bending over, but that's besides the point. Also, as of filming this segment as of May 20th, 2024, it seems that deleting shorts was a better option for my channel. While I'm not pulling in the massive views anymore, my regular content is getting pushed more in the algorithm. I'm having some of my content that normally never gets viewed pushed on the algorithm as well as my newer videos are doing better upon uploading versus when shorts were present on my channel. Overall, I am glad that I removed shorts, as it's less stress on my plate and my actual content isn't getting cannibalized from my short form content. So F shorts, am I right, ladies? That's going to be the end of my ramble, and I'll just leave with one final saying. I still believe short form content is fine, but watching them in moderation. I don't want to be part of someone's addiction and don't want to be on that hellish battleground of shorts. I'm willing to lose 14% of my viewers over this because that 14% wasn't going to watch what I care about making. Plus, they were never going to watch a regular video to begin with, so why even bother and try to convert them? Anyway, thank you for watching, and this is the end of my video. If you enjoyed it and want to help support my channel, feel free to check out some of my other content. I make other video essays as well as films, skits, and various amounts of other videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever it may be.